If you look at this channel, and this is video 375, you've probably seen I like Star Trek. Now, for that, sort of in this context, let me just throw this out here. I have not seen a lot of the new Trek. Discovery did nothing for me. I saw 2 episodes, and but then Lower Decks. Lower Decks was great. Now Strange New Worlds is out, and I've just watched the first 2 episodes, and I'm just thinking, ah, crap. I gotta buy more uniforms. Greetings, Dave here, DCPFX. Now, I've talked a little bit about this, but here's my bona fides on Star Trek. I watched it in the 70s when it was on because I was born in 67. So it was on for a year before I was even born. It was off the air by the time I was walking. So I didn't see it while I was on the air. I did see it a lot in the 70s. And there's pictures out there of me dressed up as, I had a Kirk uniform my mom made me. She's like, I have to make that crap. That's what I did in the 70s. And then 79, motion picture. You're making a movie? Are you kidding me? Saw those. And then 1987, September, I was in university, and my roommate wheeled his TV to the lounge. We hooked up, we rigged up a an antenna by using the metal all around us in the screen and everything else to do an antenna, and watched Encounter Farpoint. So I am a huge Star Trek fan. Watched all of Next Gen, DS9, Voyager. I haven't finished DS9, but I'm close. Anyway, when we got to the Kurtzman era, I tried to watch Discovery. I got 2 episodes in and went, and then Ted Insult Injury, it was taken sort of off the air on free-to-air stuff around me. It was only available on special channels. I wasn't going to pay just to see that. I never got around to finishing it. I saw a couple. So I'm saying that to preface what's going on now. I don't know the whole story between Ethan Peck's Spock, which, by the way, it creeps me out how much he sounds like his grandfather. Weird. Gregory Peck is his grandfather, in case you didn't know that. You probably do. But so I don't know the whole story. I know I'm getting in flashbacks. And I don't want to get too spoilery because this is only on episode 2 is out and episode 3 is coming soon, or it's out by now. Anyway, I don't know the backstory. I know that Pike and Spock and somehow Michael Burnham is his sister. I don't know any of that. I have to maybe try and find a way to watch it, I guess. I don't know. I haven't heard any great things from my friends. Anyway, I don't know the backstory, but all I know is when I hit the ground running with Strange New Worlds, yeah, it's good. I like the changes they've made. Not all of them. Like the fact that the ship is obviously much larger. I always thought that Kirk's room was this big. He's the captain, whereas Pike has got a nice big room and all these things going on. That's good. I'm not too sure about the mixing of the colors on the bridge. Command, gold. Security, red. Why are these red shirts in the front? I don't understand. Why is it all chicks? Not a problem with that, but just this is the future. Why don't we have half and half? Half guys, half girls. Anyway, so far I am optimistic. I liked it, the first 2. I thought they were good. I'm not a big fan of the foreshadowing. If you've watched any Star Trek, you know what's going to happen to Pike. The menagerie, which when I was a kid, I saw that and said, oh, the menagerie. I didn't know how to pronounce it because, well, I was a kid. But we know where he ends up. We know what happens to Pike. Never happened in the movies, the new movies, but we know what happens to Pike and what's going to get to and I assume that happened in Discovery where he got to see that. But it sounds like it's going to be an arc across the whole season. He's going to sort of embrace what the future holds for him, and he's going to go from there. But we'll see. Haven't seen much of number 1, enough to really get a good take on her. It's it's Mystique, the first Mystique. I've seen her enough things. I'm sure she'll be fine. The the new cadet, the Uhura. They're giving a lot to Uhura, and I guess that's okay. And Ortega and all the other characters, and the security officer, the obvious callback to Khan. We'll see where that goes, but it's good. I did like the little bit of a fake out with Kirk, and that was interesting. We'll see where the rest of that goes with moving forward, because I've obviously seen pictures. And the funny thing is, all this is filmed an hour from me. This is all filmed in the Toronto area. I live just outside of Toronto. I have no idea where it's being done. I have a couple friends who have kids working on the sets, which is kind of cool too. And they said, shh, don't tell anybody. I said, well, it's out. Everyone knows. But anyway, so as a Trek fan, as a Trekker, I was even a Trekkie before they changed it to Trekker. I was just a Trek person. I'm so far liking Strange New Worlds. It's a much nicer thing I've seen than what I heard was available in Discovery now, and I love Lower Decks. And also I like the other Star Trek that's coming up soon, the Orville. Prove me wrong. Anyway, it's so far so good. If you haven't caught it yet, try and find it somewhere to see it. If it's not available on your local stuff, find it somewhere. I'm not sure what's going on up here in Canada. It's probably on Space and Crave, which I don't get, but I have found ways to watch it. So that's my sort of take on this. I've been sort of going all over the place with this channel, talking about other things. I want to bring this back to, props. I'm going to look at some cool new props to make and other things like that. I just wanted to talk about that to get sort of me back on track. And now, like I said in the opener, I have to now get some new uniforms. Apparently I need to get the new ones. My friend Dino showed off his that he got from Kozer Mart, and it looks pretty good. So I also remember, flipped to my other one of my other videos, go a size up. I'm an XL, I'm a 2XL when Kozer Mart. I guess Chinese people are small, but yeah, it just doesn't work for me. I have to go a size up, which not great for the ego, but what can you do? So that's the video for today. Hope everyone's having a great day. We'll talk to you all later.